SANFL drives for distance up toward half forward. High flyer at the back there was Wiedemann. Chance now for Visentini. Back to Wiedemann. Good handball out to the open spaces. Danger man here, Dylan Williams. Known goal kicker, 48 and closing. He comes up with the first goal. It took 2.5 minutes. Drives toward half forward. Coming out full chested, taking the mark, Jake Summerton.
Here. Boy from Lincoln South. Goes up into the forward line. Gunther going back with the flight and overall as well. And the two big units, as well as Skinner, all collide.
Sam overall just collecting his thoughts as well. Heavy head knock.
I reckon it was back of overall's head onto the top of big Sam Skinner. We'll have a look at that.
Obviously, the blood rule is going to have to come from the field. That is a nasty knock. South Adelaide been good so far. Elliot Duncan's kick close to the boundary line. Heavy contact there. Well, Mitch O'Neill going at it hard. It had to be brave work coming across there from Westbrook, as you can see. Heavy collision.
Mitch O'Neill, he's a star. That's the second contest. He set the tone there. Just on the ruck as well. Sam Hayes not taking his place in this side today. He's suspended, that's right. He had the one-match ban for hitting Dan Fay Sparks for Sturdy. Also had a rough conduct charge against Steve Slimming in the same game. So obviously they had the angry pills.
He's fired up as Ethan Moore into attack. Garthwaite this time goes over the back. Here's a chance for Schofield. Already kicked it behind this term, and now he's got a goal for Port. They've got 3.
Sampson over the top. Finds the run here of Elliot Duncan. Looks up now, short pass, well, it's wayward. He's missed the target. It might come off though. Spacing did well. Working on Wilkinson in game 50, about to be run down. His kick was impacted by the tackle. That was Wildman trying to work it to the advantage of a teammate. Overall comes again. Cleverino down the corner. Frederick's everywhere at the moment. South Adelaide with numbers. No, a chance here for Brooksby, whose kick rolls and tumbles through. It's taken 8 minutes into the second quarter, but the Panthers have got there first.
The big fella going back, Frederick. He's in a contest in the air alongside Darnell Tucker. He comes down to Skinner, who's now wearing number 25 after he had a clash of heads with overall in the blood rule. Give over the top was nice. Tucker. There's another one from Liam Nye. Overall, they've got themselves out of trouble, South Adelaide. They did that well. Going back, couple of bites at it, strong hands, and the mark has been paid. Good work by Ben Shillabeer.
And they link up and run. The handball recedes from South. That was there in the first term. They just didn't put the ball to their advantage.
Ben Shillabeer, the carpenter from Lincoln South. Just his 3rd game, and he drills his 2nd goal at SANFL level. It was a nice kick by Dummersney. It just couldn't hold on to it. Here's an opportunity now. Coming back, Milsom.
Hands off, short kick. Was that the required distance? Yes, it was. It's paid. And they play on quickly, and they found the open man. So that's good ball movement from South Adelaide. This to put South Adelaide in front for the first time in the game. Likes it off the boot. Panthers have kicked 3 in 5 minutes to take the lead.
We'll come back to the former West Adelaide and Foss Camden product. Shoots out a handball. Sutcliffe taken down after he's kicked it. Look at this.
Well, Cam Sutcliffe may have been watching a bit of the comp games also. Not a lot in that to warrant another free kick, but there's plenty of feeling in this match.
Power player. He'll be inside 50 here, about 48 metres. Pops it up and gives it a really nice chance. Oh, and Port Adelaide, another goal as we get to half-time. They're now out by 3.
FA season. Full association. Mark's been taken here by Jake Summerton.
Mays just overrunning it there, trying to get hold of it was Nye. Comes out to Schofield. He's got Duncan on. He's going to take him on too. Good speed. Let's see the finish. Nice vision. Gives it to Vicentini. 60 out. Looks inboard. Drills the kick nicely. That is a ripping kick by the big man, and the mark has been taken by Aiden Turner.
He goes wide and spots up the big ruckman.
Aiden Turner to give Port Adelaide a 4-goal buffer, and he does it nicely.
And it's congested ahead of him. He wanted to come back inboard, but nothing on offer there either. So drives deep. High flyer there. At the second opportunity, Shillabeer is dragged down a nice mark.
In Weaving getting through okay with a high kick, but taken by Garthwaite. You said he's their best player. Because that high ball from Jackson came under it, and he read it absolutely magnificent.
That'll be a real positive for their game as we see Joel Cross, the legend of the South Adelaide Footy Club, strolling across in the commentary position.
Here's a chance now for Mitch O'Neill, and he finds the target. South Adelaide undone with just yet as they kick their fourth.
Gives it to Serene. Here's a chance now for Kirk. Gets around, buys himself some time to get on his right foot. Garthwaite, another mark. He's been good. Red Biglands has been super impressed with him.
He looks up. Well, his kicks missed the target. Sampson did get a user-friendly bounce, but Duncan kept it alive. O'Neill with quick hands. Here's Heaslip on the end of it. Runs away from a would-be tackler. Set sails for home. Looks good off the boat. Heaslip, has he got the carry? He has. South Adelaide get their fifth. 11 points the margin.
Gives it to Frederick. He has time for a bounce and drops the little kick in. He's missed his target. He's actually looking for Nathan Barkler. Gives South another chance. Handball from Sampson. Comes to Milsom. Right on the boundary line. Goes high ball. Free tag in a good position. And he's going to get a free kick. Important as any shot he's had on goal all year with the left foot. Oh, he steered that absolutely brilliantly there. Within a kick now, the Panthers. Big stretch from Vicentini. What about that? The big boy. Terrific work. And here's the mark taken now by Jake Wiedemann. He, in turn, has got some time and space to go to Sutcliffe. Gets around on the left foot, bangs it through for Port Adelaide, and they're back out to an 11-point buffer.
And forward again here. Schofield got it from Vicentini. Lead from Sutcliffe. Good contest there coming in over the back from Gunther, but the ball spills free here. Nick Moore, he goes to town, and he kicks another 2 in a minute there for Port Adelaide.
McKenzie launches another big one.
Restarts towards centre wing. Teakle the high flyer, but Brooksby well positioned, takes the mark. Of course, we've seen him kick some miraculous goals as well. He's got a lot of tricks in his bag as Sampson drives out wide. Chance now for Garthwaite, trying to work at the advantage of Overall. He doesn't need any help. Oh, with a bounce, the big man running into the open goal. He says, how do you like that? Here come the Panthers. Running. Garthwaite all on his own. Got some separation there and has come up with the ball against Skinner. And not a lot to kick to at the moment, so he's going to have to slow it down here. You'll kick over the top now, the run of Reece Milsom against Mays. Well-weighted kick. Good mark as well. Panthers building once more. Inboard. Mark's been taken by Tucker. He wants Brooksby. The big man at it. Good contest, but front-on contact against Dante Vicentini. That's all that's required. Here he is, Brooksby for his second. South Adelaide's 8th. He makes no mistake. South Adelaide close to within 3 points. Game on.
Garthwaite would have competed in the air up against McKenzie, though. He just fell over.
Into time on in this final quarter. The Panthers are coming, but they're down by 3 points at the moment. They've kicked the last 2 goals of the game. And the chance for them to go forward once more. Dummersney hits the hot spot, and the mark's been taken here by Ryan Garthwaite. Kicked 3 goals against Port Adelaide, round 2 at Alberton. This for Garthwaite's 3rd again. He gives South Adelaide the biggest lead of the game for them.
Going back, Mark couldn't be taken. Here's Heaslip. He too got South Adelaide going a little earlier. Nice kick is marked beautifully by Darnell Tucker.
It's still hanging in the balance deep into time on in this final quarter. Can the Magpies rush it forward? But it's South Adelaide who win it. Sampson up toward the attacking 50 and Garthwaite. Well, this has been a great audition for the Coles valued player. And he says, let's calm it down. Tells the umpire I'm going for home. Maybe you let loose with a torpedo. Garthwaite will get it back. And there is no more time on the clock. It is all over. And South Adelaide, they have prevailed here. Garthwaite's going to take the kick. But from 24 points down in the 3rd quarter, they have prevailed. And Garthwaite is going to torpedo to put the icing on a very rich cake. Oh, how do you like that? Garthwaite after the siren, 65-metre torpedo, and the Panthers win it by 9.
We're the team to take the Panthers top until we win the flag.